less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve, but I'd leave too if I had the nerve. But I'm just asking for you to stay. Oh, I'm just asking for you to stay. Eulogize me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move wouldn't ask you to read my mind, but I might ask for you to stay. I wouldn't hope for your love, wouldn't dare dream of heaven above, but I might ask for you to stay. All you could give me, some of your time, and all I'm asking is come and waste mine. I'll take less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve, that I'd leave too if I had the nerve. But I'm just asking for you to stay. Oh, I'm just asking for you to stay. Eulogize me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move these roots. but I might ask for you to stay. I wouldn't hope for your love. Wouldn't dare dream of heaven above, but I might ask for you to stay. All you could give me, some of your time, and all I'm asking is come and waste mine. I'll take less than I need. Get down on my knees and plead. It's always more than I deserve, that I'd leave too if I had the nerve. But I'm just asking for you to stay. Oh, I'm just asking for you to stay. Eulogize me in a song I'll never hear. Lay my bones to rest with your fear. Nothing else can move these roots. Nothing but your withheld truth. No stones unturned, every letter burned. I read and reread every word, and I was misheard. So I'll get out of this shallow grave.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lotus Fire Show. My name is Pirates Man. We're live today with oh, I can get rid of the TW now. I'm not playing that. We're playing Tales of Berseria at 21. Yeah. As usual, that song kicks, but we're not going to listen to it for a third time. Sorry we were late. I unfortunately. I'm so tired of having hiccups. You just knocked your finger. Relax. No, you just let it be 3 times the pain. It's all about mind over matter.
Excuse
It's all about
me?
mind over matter. Okay, now you're gonna press start.
It's mind over matter. I'm sorry, my body physically hurts more during this time period.
Because you let it.
I swear to fucking God.
You can't repeat the same argument to me and not expect me to repeat the same argument back to you.
other day at dinner where our child learned to roll his eyes. And then I had to sheepishly be like,
it's you. You're the
and I
culprit.
went, and then I was berated for, well, not berated, I was going like, oh, Ada, why did you do that? I'm like, excuse me, but it's your son who makes me do it.
No.
With all the
Control
damn jokes and
your reactions as we expect our child to control his. You can't put the blame on me, even if it is my fault.
Well, you know what? As soon as that was said, your mother then went, yeah, that makes sense.
No less from Ifrit.
My mother's a traitor.
Scout ship depart.
I didn't raise her to be like that. I didn't raise her at all. Are we in the proper player position?
Yes.
Excellent.
Because I took over halfway through last time.
Where the hells are we going?
That's what I was
Where's my silly Tic Tacs? Hello, Tic Tacs. Oh. Bet someone's live. Let's go see if anybody's live too. Numi today was like,
I was gonna put on my TikTok and have my TikTok streaming from my phone while we were here. Okay, Naomi. Whoa, wait, this looks familiar. Why did it give me question mark when we know exactly where this is?
because we don't know who's dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I reached out to Numi last night. Saying, hey Numi, I know last time we talked about your sub-selected game. You didn't look sure about it because they had selected initially Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne.
Yeah.
Which is a very beloved game in the series, but the second time I mentioned it, they were like in the chat and they were like, "Did I pick the game?" And I was like, "Yeah, you said Nocturne," and they were like, "Ooh, I'm a changed person now." I was like, "That's a strange statement. What's going on?" And then I never got a response, or I don't think I might have gotten covered, whatever. And eventually, so last night I'm like, "Hey, look, there's still time. I'm finishing up a game today, probably or soon. If you wanted to change your mind, there is the time. I haven't bought Shin Megami Tensei 3 yet." So they're like, "Oh goodness, yes. Having played it now, I wouldn't wish that on anybody." I was like, "Okay." Slime you anyway, I might. I showed Ada a video on TikTok yesterday.
Yeah.
Just attack him. He probably won't fight back. He's mostly a pacifist.
I've
8 clones I've killed already. I have. 8 clones. 8 clones already. I have.
Why do I have this job? Do I not have?
You skipped it in the previous area. I'm pretty sure.
No. You would have had to skip it in the previous.
Nope.
Yeah.
That was you. It's all you.
No, you had it.
You did it.
You had it.
You said you took over halfway through, Ada.
Yeah, but not.
Where did we end?
We ended here.
And where is the geotree?
Okay, I'm being dramatic about where I ended, but you had it before I crossed, like before we crossed the bridge.
No, we didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't.
Looks like you did.
No, that would have been like right before the end. That didn't make sense.
You got here with it.
Yeah, like about halfway through. I know. I went to the bathroom and took over. I'm confused. Are you saying we had the geo board prior? Or are you saying you had the controller prior?
Prior to us getting here?
Yes.
I got it after, like after
That
we got
wasn't
to
worth
this area.
the effort.
We ended just now. How would that make sense? You got it for like 5 seconds?
No, I did a lot of wandering around and we did a red hunt.
Yeah, that wasn't here.
Yeah, it was. It was right here.
Okay, so you had the controller when we got to where the geotree is right there.
No, I got it before we went across this bridge right here. I didn't have it for very long. Oh, wait. Yes, I did have it. I can't reach the geotree.
So we can't cross that way. You have to go that way.
because we never get. Guess it's time to fight. Well, I have to spawn directly in front of me.
Perfect.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
Good for you, Velveteen. Last time, what did we do? We did a thing, and they learned about this place. They came back because they think there's a theory in there.
We also got Ethereum. We finished Ethereum.
Yeah, we got Medusa. Totally not Medusa.
You just keep saying Medusa. It wasn't until I actually saw her that I was like, oh, okay.
We're up to 5.
I understand.
5 Therians now?
Velvet.
Kaminoa.
Yeah.
Medusa. His name is Griffin. The bug.
Yes. I keep forgetting about the bug.
The bug.
The bug is hard to remember because, like, you don't actually.
We haven't seen it
see
since we picked it up, yeah.
Yeah.
Big old orc king. We haven't fought yet. Ever.
Just to be clear, I was just walking forwards. They happened to walk out of the way.
That's not oh my god, where's my health? Goodness me, how about everybody chill a little bit? Oh my god. What did I say about chilling? What happened to my BG? I took like one hit and then my health went down to 500. I took another hit while I was stunned and my health went back up to 1,000. I was like, what?
My health didn't change super much, but it did change a little bit.
Wrong way.
Thank you.
Oh.
What, the guy chasing me?
Yeah, he just showed up out of nowhere like, whoa. They're called Cyclops.
Stop fooling around.
Oh, you mean demi-human?
Yeah.
Orcs as well, technically, depending on what game you're playing.
But, like, I'm also thinking about, like, some of the,
Here I come.
Technically, have no relation. They're technically older than dogs in recent times. Like, as a species.
Yeah, but then there's one particular person.
When he has some of them, as big.
Another victory.
Well, actually, I guess the only confirmed round of this item that is
Yeah, I usually won't confirm some, but there is mention that there are other
in Percy, there's there, right?
If you want to live,
blocking
get
my
out
attacks.
of my way.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed by that too. Ooh, we can finally change some stuff around. Oh wow, that's good against demi-humans. Whoa, she gets her second spear. That's so cool.
That's not her second.
It's like her third or fourth. Really has not been
Yeah.
swapping them out often.
No, she's like on 3, I think. 3 or 4.
Oh, she was on the other hand. Yeah, well, I mean, the weapons haven't really been swapping out that often.
Well, Well, we used to like swap the equipment a lot, and then it just sort of reduced.
So the rest of the equipment we go through very fast. It's the weapons specifically. I feel like part of that is
Zelda goes through it really quickly. Like, I sit there for a long time with nothing to do. Like, her and Roger sit there for a long time.
yeah, Rogo's on combat. I think that's where that's from.
Yeah. But we sit there and, like, for a long time, both of us, or at least go ages, several fights, several cutscenes before we get something new. We have to wait until
We also don't have any new gear, yeah.
Yeah.
Swap out the earrings.
She also learned a new spell, Fairy Circle.
That's a better version of Healing Circle, I think.
Not as this. Yeah, she still has, like, because I remember going down to go back.
Back to the village that I do not remember.
Yeah, because it looks like everybody has been done. Yeah. What if they What if you do that as like a huge setup?
Is this also part of the Reaper's curse?
Ooh, we can change his shoes. See anything he swapped for? Can I check the rest of the boots first? Oh, okay, he's master of those. Calcite as well. I was gonna give you a look at one of the most recent on after episodes where we talk a lot about Buffy.
Yeah.
And everybody can't stand it. Thank goodness it's not doing that.
Yeah.
Weird self-inflicted.
When I was younger, I didn't have too much of an issue with that.
I wanted to like him because I thought he was supposed to be like the comedy type character, and for a bit he was, and then he just
It got changed.
kept being him. No, he was Joss's like self-insert
Yeah.
pretty much the entire time. It's just bleh.
Oh, I agree. It was not great.
Just gets worse every time he's in a relationship. It's the way he treats women, amongst other things. Like everything else, like he's whiny a little bit. He's haha funny man. Everybody kind of fawns over him. Whatever. Writing's awful, but well, writing's not awful. That's the problem.
Yeah.
The writing regarding Xander is awful, and then okay.
I'm so glad the actress. Yeah, I'm so glad that she's come back to like she stayed in the voiceover world for some time, but she's starting to she disappeared from screen, and it was just her voiceover.
Sure, she played with Robin Williams or something before he died in a TV series.
Yeah.
I do. I saw a TV series with Robin Williams. I was like, no, we gotta watch this. It was pretty freaking hilarious.
You had a TV series?
Yeah, it was called The Crazy Ones. I'm pretty sure.
Huh? I've never heard of this.
It was like the year he passed that it started airing.
Don't waste
Oh, that was around the time that she started coming back to screen.
It was a while ago.
But that's like it was shortly after.
But she was there when with him.
Well, I think that's what triggered her coming back. Like,
Death?
no, like that show.
Oh, I don't know about that. I know she definitely didn't want to work with Steven that was doing that.
Like she was out of the live television world for a really long time.
If you want to
Her
live, get out of
and
my way.
Mark Hamill, both
Mark
went.
Hamill didn't want to do friggin'
They didn't want to be typecasted.
Yeah. She's aged. Jeez, she's older than I thought she was. Spouse?
Yeah, she's married.
I know this guy.
He was in Scooby-Doo. He's Fred.
Yeah, that's why I know. Okay. Keep going.
Sorry, I got distracted.
Right then.
Yeah, every time we get a new show. Well, he was visibly older too. Yeah, I think it's why I suggest
Just the way the old one fighting the new one.
no, Magua is the only one who's not doing the names. She's been doing everything. I mean, I did that. But she,
You never triggered her. Yeah.
I triggered her, but I never triggered the other one.
Mocking
I'd forget about it if I were you.
So it was annoying.
Here I come.
The crazy one is 213.
Yeah, that's around.
She was in the TV series, the 22 episodes in 2012. I'm not sure. That's a really good one. She was in TV movie in 2007. She played Daphne in
Resist my spear.
the Scooby-Doo.
Oh, that's right! I forgot about that. I keep forgetting that it's her. But yeah, she got that role shortly after Buffy, didn't she?
Oh yeah, Buffy ended in 2004. She did Scooby-Doo.
2002?
2002, the first one. Well, she was doing Buffy during the second movie. A year after Buffy.
I can heal the wounds, but I can't heal.
A couple movies.
It looks like no one
Didn't
is
they
injured.
meet through Scooby-Doo?
She played in like 3 other things.
Okay.
I'm not sure how they met. I didn't look it up.
That's fine.
It looks like she didn't take that big of a break off live action. She did do a lot of voiceovers. A lot of people do voiceover, particularly on like John's over her skit.
I know, and I know it's really combos, but like I sometimes get back into the habit of going 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, 2-2, and then I'm like, wait a minute, I can just like expand anything. Okay, yeah, there's fun man, you hit me.
That's a lot of damage. You're wide open.
To fall here.
New armor. are done already.
Yeah, some of the new stuff went down low.
Some of the stuff we picked up isn't new. Oh, jeez.
Time to dig out
I'm just pressing buttons.
Same. That's why I fall back into like that habit of.
Like, I know what some of the effects are. I'm not missing my actual casting spells. So can we? What am I getting interrupted by every time?
Axe blades.
There's nobody around me this time, and then I guess he's back with. I thought I knocked him to the air. I guess not.
Stop fooling around.
Without my fooling around.
I don't think I have any armor I can wear. Yeah, I've mastered everything. But I should get out of the quartz one.
I'll wait until the other two can equip something, I guess, if you really want to.
Okay.
That way you can at least keep the good armor for now.
Oh, that disappeared. Okay.
No, you're just off to the right.
Oh.
Can't believe Siberia ended on a cliffhanger.
Right?
I'm guessing the next game actually has something to do with this. Probably played 3. Yeah, but see, standalone can do the same thing as oh, he doesn't do this. Because I was nothing to do with the equal ones.
Yeah. It's somewhere else entirely. It says it's a prequel, too.
No, I didn't say it was a prequel on the first one.
Oh, the other half is.
Yeah, the other one's prior in time.
Oh, I'm slowed.
Oh man, if only someone had put this, that'd be pretty good.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Slime you anyway, I might. Expedition!
Take a look at this. Well, well.
After we click it.
No, it's time sensitive because hey, T-Bone.
And Ethan looks like T-Bone.
I don't know what game this refers to. Maybe we should look it up.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Did we get everything on Century Unknowns?
No.
That's just materials. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, no, we got this pretty quick. We've only gone to Centrin, this isle, like 3 times. This forbidden isle is protected by a barrier wall called the Schism.
Schism.
Its inhabitants love everything pink, which has led to some
The
calling it the
pinkest
pinkest isle. Oh, it tells you what islands are complete. So this one's not complete. Complete.
I'm mostly just aiming for the special stuff for now.
Scout ship setting sail.
I realize,
Setting sail.
but you realize I have a thing about needing to complete stuff.
You say this, but when's the last time you completed something in these games? I think you can be weaned off of it.
That voice.
I was like, hey, why are you screaming at me?
It came out of my remote.
I know. Oh, she's dying. Oh god. Hey, wait! I've seen that monster before. So you.
What's going on?
That's the one from the intro, right? The one they put on the boat.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh. Ah.
Trigger your theory.
did. That triggered just before I did it.
Precision infinity supply.
Oh, that's why I keep doing that.
Ready to die? Think you can dodge? Just try. Mayhem!
That's the action. You're dead.
Yep.
Why are you feeling hurt? Good.
Sorry, I'm cold. You.
You also have some new abilities, haven't you? There.
Yeah.
Final Torn being one of them. Vanishing Thunder. Oh, that's so. That's so cool. Heavens and all. Hidden Arts. Okay. It looks like they suggest some combos in the bottom right sometimes there.
Yeah, like this one with slice and cut.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can slice and cut over here.
No, slicing was already there.
Yeah. Oh, yes. This was just in this one like that.
They're suggesting you flip that around. Vanishing Thunder into Slicing Foot. That'd be like Slicing Foot to Gouging Spin to Rising.
Right,
And then you could use Slicing Foot if you wanted by splitting it off to another combo.
this one says that it should go before.
Well, I mean, I think they just flow together properly, but
Redoing this round.
you already have that part of the combo for us.
Yeah.
Scared. stepped out of the healing circle.
I know, I tried to turn around as soon as I realized where it was.
You made the same mistake because you have to keep picking a fight when you didn't need to. No.
But the person who survived is...
Does Magalu now have a run?
No. It's you and, yeah, her.
Oh, yeah, they do. They interrupted. Wait, she's going in.
Yeah, but she's gonna get interrupted
No,
again.
he's attacking somebody else.
Right! Yeah, that's okay.
Oh,
Back off, back off.
here it comes. Go Therianize at him, isn't it? Because that heals you.
Oh yeah, I forgot that heals me.
You heal, and then you'll do more healing once you do the final attack, I think.
I can't believe it. Is it really you? Velvet?
Hey, it is her. She's not dead.
What is this? How are you alive?
I could ask you the same question. Where have you been this whole time?
Dying.
You just up and disappeared. Everyone thinks that you were eaten by
Everyone?
a demon. But I knew it couldn't be true.
Well...
You're too strong to let some crummy demon take
Makoto
you down.
from Persona 5.
You're alive.
But how is she alive?
Most excellent question. I mean, she might have been out of town. She was supposed to leave that morning.
Yeah, that's true.
Sorry, I didn't mean to embarrass you in front of your friends.
They're not my friends.
I have to let everyone know the good news. You finally come back to us.
Nico's alive. She's alive.
Don't let your guard down. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too, Eisen.
Well, naturally, we've got a Reaper with us.
Let's head for a ball. We can ask everyone there exactly what happened.
Yeah.
He's gonna be like, Laffy said, is that you?
Oh yeah, I'm surprised Nico didn't say something.
He doesn't look
Velvet,
exactly
I
like
have to
obviously.
ask.
Looks older.
Are you sure that the other villagers died that day?
Well, it's not like I have time to check.
Most of them got demonized, though. Not that she can see demons properly.
What? No, she can see demons.
Alright, demons are fine. Sarah says she can. Well, no, looks.
Don't waste my time.
Stinky serious you are.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Yeah, I thought I missed something. Because I saw something quickly go by when I clicked on it.
On the boss fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the boss fight, so I was like, oh, I should probably.
Don't waste my time.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
Another
Went from 4 to 3. Like, from 4 to 0 to 3. Excuse me, the same fight.
I was playing Blue Prince the other day while Pyrus was playing a TTRPG,
Always be on guard.
and I was whispering to myself trying to figure out puzzles. And what's you? And he turned to me and he's like,
She's like thinking aloud, and I'm like, you keep saying you don't talk enough when you're on screen. You're quiet.
yeah.
Here she is.
Also part of the Reaper's curse?
Okay, to be fair, it's pure puzzles. I have to sit that way.
No, you can think in your head like you say you do.
They were nothing.
Like,
When it's me trying to survive and get through a fight, I don't say anything. But when it's me trying to figure out a puzzle, I have to logic it out loud.
where's Abel?
That is a good question, because they're not telling me.
Bring me to Abel. Just go left, I guess, or wherever.
Don't get careless.
Like, I like that the map is already fully mapped out.
There was a spot we went to, and then we had to back out because it was a dead end. That's what's on the map right now. There was a spot where they're connected to the current area we're in. You also like started the stream showing how people don't already see that.
No, I was saying why the question.
Come on, really?
Well, yeah, I guess it's because we never went this way.
I'm not sure about that. We've been. It looked like we went to some of the areas.
Right?
It's a dead end. Though there might be a quest item somewhere.
Yeah, because we're supposed to be looking for dolls.
Yeah, I think there's also a piece of a part of the elixir in here.
The unicorn?
The elixir.
Yeah, we're looking for the unicorn.
Are we?
Horn. Yeah.
No. Oh yeah. But it's here. It's on this continent.
Yeah. Just not 100% certain where.
Unfortunately, Sheena can't ride a unicorn. Oh yeah, she can.
Yeah, they said she was pure enough.
Enough. You need 250. Currently, you don't got 250.
Well, no.
looks like you are.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
This can't be. After what I did, and killed Laffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
So what happened?
Well, let's stay
Oh,
calm and investigate.
I think I
I
remember now.
am calm. I'm fine.
And I'm
Really?
definitely not saying it.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing,
Could he have
then something
Thermonized
very
the entire
unnatural is
village?
going on.
I think the
You
entire
get me,
village is one theory.
Rokuro?
Yeah.
Interesting.
We better keep an eye out.
Interesting theory.
Yeah.
I won't say I've never thought of it. I think I also might have considered that weird twist might be a thing. But I'm not sure.
Don't waste my time.
They did not slime you anyway, I guess. Eight clones already?
Why am I the one in charge of doing this?
What other laser-wielding maniac would you like to kill? Southwestern? Please, he'd pack you up in an instant. What? He's like 12! Yeah, but he's just built different. He'd turn you into Swiss cheese. Make you look like SpongeBob, he would. Make you look like SpongeBob. Did you hear that? Jesus Christ. Oh, my lord. Behemoth is right, my friend. He's taking damage, that's all that matters. Oh, great. Some of them are trapped from others. He does. Well, I don't think bosses necessarily block they basically don't count as combos because they don't pick the choice again. That's how it's so great. There we go.
Damn it.
No, I'm not a friggin' with you. Well, you can afford to use a mystic card.
Yeah, but I can't pick him up.
No, you use 3, so you get a free SP back. And if you wait a second, then you'll get your next one to be able to. Oh, you need 2 more. I don't even know what combo is anymore.
You can dodge, just try.
Oh my god, I just got that back! Oh, I'm dying. Holy crap. Magula, please. Shame. Thanks, I hate it.
It takes longer for her to cast it.
I thought she would just do anything. Remember, the more you have, the more chances you have of losing.
There we go. No!
What was he trying to do?
Trying to do my fucking Mystic Art.
I hear you pressing buttons a lot, so that's not working for you. So, when you're carrying on, you need to do, it's a total of 8 attacks, right? 8 combos? So you do your max combo, then Theory and Eyes. You should have enough to do your max combo again, and then if you're doing your final bit on the max combo, she'll pull out the big attack, because you're going to end your Theory and combo, right? Then you can do your Mystic using that. That would be the easiest way to do it without confusing yourself with the order of attacks, I feel. Hey, we got another cold red hunt and a new treasure chest. Ooh, an accessory.
New one, too.
There's a character in One Piece called Treble,
Yeah.
and his power's the sticky fruit, and I really hate it because he looks like he's made of snot,
Trying to remember what character that is.
and he's also like shaped like a snail, kind of.
Oh yeah.
He's one of Doflamingo's hierarchs. This is top
Always
three.
be on guard.
They really hate each other on my grid. Oh, I apologize.
Let's go! Nothing can stop these fists.
One of my coworkers today, or yesterday, was like, have you seen Aquaman 2? And I'm like, first of all, I don't like these movies, so no. But what I answered him and said was, no, of course not. He's wearing his shirt from that one. Also, I don't really care. I mean, I do, and I don't.
Apparently
I was
it's
just
decently
getting
funny.
warmed up.
I didn't see the first one. I
Yes,
don't,
you did.
No, I didn't.
Oh right, we were never able to watch it.
And I'm not that interested in it, to be quite honest.
Yeah, I know. You're not
Amber Heard or
interested.
no Amber Heard, I'm just kind of like, DC's
Not for you.
already decided they were going to shoot their own, like, cinematic universe in the flute.
Yeah.
They took it out to the backyard and gave it the old yeller.
Yeah. They weren't really.
DC also keeps hiring, like, the most worst people for no reason.
I was actually pretty peeved when the second Wonder Woman came out and it was no longer being directed by a woman.
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's annoying. I think they hired Ezra Miller and they kept Ezra Miller on even after, like, they had, like, a warrant out for their arrest.
Don't get careless.
Then they friggin' the Amber Heard controversy was a thing. I think that the thing that I don't like is that Johnny Depp was, in fact, fired from a lot of projects when he, and not to say that Johnny Depp is completely innocent at all. That's not what I'm trying to say here. But
I wish
I think that
power like that.
in a balanced world, the things that we saw at the hearing
Our scout
would have also gotten a similar reaction. Oh, we got new treasure.
Scout ship setting sail.
But they didn't because DC or Warner Brothers has like no morality whatsoever.
That color reminds me of the Scarlet Knight.
An enigmatic crystal discovered on Century now instead to balance the energies between our dimension and another. Wow, it's spectacular, Velvet.
Hmm?
That deep red, it's like a sunset reflected in the ocean.
That's what you see?
Huh? Did I say something funny?
No, not at all. But I hadn't noticed that that's the same color as of a sunset I once saw with Laffy. I guess the beauty in anything comes from what you bring to it.
Oh man, I can't wait till we see that specific crystal in Tales of Symphonia 2.
Okay, let's just head in.
Yeah, so like in an ideal world, when we discover the kind of things that she did and they decided to fire Johnny Depp off like less than that is what they saw from like the abuse hearing, then I don't see why she was allowed to keep her job.
Yeah.
Not to mention, I just realized it.
You're
Not
really
to
all
mention,
right.
the people and the publishers or the owners of the company that fired Johnny Depp are the same people that
Where
kept
have you
Amber
been
Heard
all
on.
this time? You never even
Like it was
wrote.
Warner Brothers in both cases.
Yeah.
But I don't.
Also,
I
Warner
thought
Brothers
the whole village was wiped out that day.
owns the Harry Potter
Yeah.
franchise and continues to make money off of it
It
and
nearly
support
was.
J.K. Rowling. So
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us.
No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Lapiset.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say?
they all know.
My brother Loppy died
I'm
that...
sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive.
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
he died.
I don't.
If Laphicet is no longer dead, then Velvet's revenge is meaningless. He's suspicious as hell.
I'm not surprised.
Velvet,
Even I'm
let's go to your house and see.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, there's something very, very wrong.
Oh yeah.
Like, these people should not be alive. Like, it would make sense if a couple of people lived because, like, they escaped or they weren't in town when it happened.
Yeah.
But this is...
Well, we saw some of these people that day.
What if Nico did survive and then Artorias made her into a Therian and her ability brings back, like, brings about an illusion of everybody being here?
Illusion?
Luffy's alive.
Do we know anybody that does illusions in this game?
What's wrong?
Yeah.
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
Rogero figured it out at the same time.
It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible.
Oh, the captain.
No.
Oh, Cure.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
So the party's splitting.
Yeah, I think so. That's fine.
Who do you want?
That's fine.
Okay.
She's the most physical of the three, so.
Velvet probably wouldn't have left the village until Laffy was strong enough to leave.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing.
There you go.
But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane. People can fight against pain, but...
Joy, not so much.
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound.
You're warm. Luffy, you're really alive. Luffy?
He's been asleep. Ever since that day. I found him at the shrine. Collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters.
What?
Well, I was thinking there was a
I'll find a
possibility
way
that
to wake
Laffy's
you again,
body
Luffy.
was still alive.
I
But
swear I will. We'll
His
be together.
spirit was turned into a...
A Moloch?
Yeah.
I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
What did he react to?
I think they heard something.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child?
Try.
He did.
What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self. I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Yeah, coincidence.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are
You're
we
gonna see
going
like
to
a
do now?
different version of Velvet.
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
She like reverted back to like original Velvet.
I wonder if they've
I
located
feel
the
like,
variant.
I felt like in that moment that
just
the
leave
reason
that
why
to
she
them.
reverted to
You're
that
not
was that
curious?
she
Of
was
course
going,
I
I don't
am.
completely
But for
believe
right
this
now,
and I need you out
I
of the
want
way.
to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
It looks to me like she's
Something more
kind of
important than finding the
struggling to
variant?
embrace the reality.
Yeah.
My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rogoro and Aizen and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
Classic Magilu.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu.
Thanks anyway. Powerful.
Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
He knows what she's doing,
All
but
right. First, I'm going to whip
Get
up
a
my
tree off the
special
side over
quiche.
there.
And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding. I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
yeah, she's definitely reverted. Really wish she hadn't. Like, I understand, like, the whole feel, and, like, she's like, oh, my brother's still alive, da-da-da-da-da. But something about this is, like, super off.
I don't think it's just bad writing. I think it's literally she's struggling to like embrace this like state. Like she's basically not understanding what's happening and therefore doesn't know how to fight back against
The feelings.
the feelings. Yeah.
Yeah, because it's easy to fight with pain, less so with other stuff.
Why would you want to stop yourself from being happy? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't sold accessories in a while.
A bunch of side stuff.
Oh, yeah.
You could go that. Yeah.
What? I wasn't going the right way.
Well, no, but if you go to the base of the hill, you talk to the person that's off in the middle of the map.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard.
No, you're right.
If he wasn't there 3 years
Actually,
ago,
he's not a fraud. That's the
our
problem.
village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives.
How convenient.
I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own
Where have you been,
without any
Velvet? Why don't you
family
answer
to
the
help
question?
you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we've
Right?
put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome
Yeah,
to
and
come
I
back.
wasn't saying earlier
The whole
by
village
any
would
means
welcome
that
you
it's
with
bad right
open
now. I was
arms.
just saying I have a bad feeling about all of it.
Oh yeah, I mean she's obviously not, like they said, she's not right. She doesn't thinking straight, if you will.
Yeah. Like, this just feels super off. All of it. Like, somebody very well could have survived. No problem.
Everybody though?
Yeah. And, like, they were saying, yeah, we were almost wiped out, but at the same time, they're going, no, it's fine.
They're also being really weird. Like all of them are like, oh, Arthur. The ones who had like doubts with Arthur now don't have doubts. They all believe everything.
See?
press back.
Jesus Christ, look at how much that is worth.
Woo! 21,000. It's a boat worth about 1 butt ton.
We're getting... No!
What do you mean no? This is our ingredients.
Yeah, I mixed up what I was doing. No, stop it. Okay.
Yay! Yay! Daggers?
We already have the daggers. But we don't have this
No.
or this. Oh, this is the same one. I want this one. We don't have that, and we don't have that.
The other ones are new too.
Yeah. We do have this. We have all that. We have
Oh, that's fine.
Ah! My idiot brain.
Womp womp. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna immediately use this.
Do it.
Oh, I meant to keep going with the weapons.
Do it. Hey. Should change my weapon.
Yes, because we just got you something new.
For something news, yeah.
Which one of the three do you want?
Oh damn, the Fiblio. Oh, I don't care. Yeah, I want Crab Crusher, that one. Do it. I don't even know how to spell it. Death is a concept invented by the Jedi. I don't even know how to spell it. I know how to spell it. Calcite. Calcite. Calcifer. I'm so tired.
I'm sorry.
What are we waiting for? From a blazer.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight,
Does
sometimes I
anybody
thought the world
know
was done
what
for.
we're living for?
But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the Exorcists, but this village has changed. The Exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists
feel like that's
stop
not
by
true.
on patrol every now and then. We haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on.
Oh.
Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
Velvet's falling for it, hook, line, and sinker.
Yep. She was being iffy about it, but then she saw her brother,
Yeah.
and he felt
Velvet,
warm.
it's been forever.
Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by
3 years. How
that?
come you're all over?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was,
I
right?
haven't changed a
Come
whit.
to think of it, nothing's
Excuse
really
me?
changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be
That would be
Rokuro.
Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
Still doesn't wear makeup, Queen.
The coming of the Malachim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward
Single
for our
Empyrean?
repentance and our renewed prayers. The Malachim are our blades
it's
against the
interesting she says three.
demons, and the exorcists
Like
the
she said
hands
it with
that
an
wield
S?
them. Humanity's
what?
hope.
She
You
said
never changed.
Empyreans.
Yeah,
Want me
as
to
in
take
the
you home
5.
this time?
If you include Nominat.
Don't treat me like I'm senile.
Okay, Grandma, let's get you to
Okay.
bed.
Oh, it's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No, throw sand in their eyes.
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16.
She's 19 now, isn't she?
You've really grown.
Yeah.
16. But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
Okay, Grandma, let's get you to bed. Red herb. You do what you need to do. We'll be fine on our own.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like
I draw
that,
the line
I'm sure
at
Laphicet will wake up
charging
straight
her
away.
when they're not
Thanks.
real, I guess.
I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I'm done just fine without it.
Was
so
she
far,
older
thank
than
you.
Eleanor?
Yes, she is.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Gosh.
Wow, Velvet, you must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an
Can you
exorcist.
imagine how everybody
She's
who's
not
never
my
known her
friend.
before feels seeing her the way she acts?
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any prickle boar?
We're gonna have to go hunting.
Sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
Sending us to the different.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor? Well, you know, I just... All right, it's true, but...
You already said it to
between us,
Velvet.
okay? Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop. Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count.
Yeah, they were broke
She
as hell
seems
before.
So cheerful and carefree. That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it. Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister. I wish she could have stayed that way.
I don't know how I feel about that
Could have
statement.
lived a happy life.
It's
surrounded
a
by her
loaded
friends.
statement.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
But who ruined that?
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
But who ruined that?
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl.
Who was ruined by what?
With a kind family and supportive friends.
I own the prize.
Alrighty. To the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah.
Like, so the
Why
statement.
is she being told not to go to the other village, the other one? Like, why do they want to keep her out of that wood?
It's a good question. Probably because that's where the theory is.
Probably.
So, like, the statement, it's not the real Velvet, is a rough one, because, like, when you think about it, it is now, right? She is now that person who is angry and hurt all the time because of what
Notorious did.
someone she cared about did. And so, like, it's a rough statement to be like, oh, I'm sure this is the real Velvet, when she hasn't been that person for 3 years. That is, count them, 1,000+ days, like,
And like, I like that she's not just like
fully reverting and she's just expecting that, like, hey, this is a reality that, like, yeah, they might have survived after I was knocked unconscious, but I'm pretty sure I killed everyone. Although I don't remember seeing a friend.
Try as they might,
I don't think we saw her like
anything.
frenzy afterwards.
We saw a bunch of nameless NPCs.
Yeah. We can stop whenever you want, Ada. You're getting tired.
It's only half an hour left. I can survive half an hour.
I challenge you. This fight is over.
Not if they move someone here.
But then somebody is doing like this advance of
Melchior is one of the most powerful exorcists in the kingdom, so if it is him...
That's true. And it would make sense if they know that she's going on a rampage after the Therians, that...
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
I'm impressed that they would know all the people by name and such.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
And how
I
they...
take that back. I'm not. Artorias used to live there too.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Don't get careless.
So, Artorias probably went through the process of telling him exactly what her interactions with him was like.
Come on, really?
This is where we're supposed to find Berseria. One of them's on the map.
What?
That, there we go.
I'll show you the beauty of my hero.
Teeny
Next,
tiny.
a complete victory.
Yeah, no kidding. Yippee! How much meat do we need? Can't get the colorful one, we can put on the coarse one. What's the... Oh, we
This
got
is
enough.
hunting?
Oh, we gotta find more in the next sections.
Keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
Stop laughing, Velvet. It's killing me, actually. Like, a little bit.
Right? I want you to go back to being who you were, Velvet. Like, I didn't mind it in the very beginning, but I really like your character now. Please stop.
As awful as the decisions she makes are.
Like, go back to being a badass.
Where are the... Was there not one up above, I think? Where the code red was?
Let's do it,
Well, I mean, I guess check it out.
You're not hurt, are you?
No, I'm fine.
Yeah, you're right. We now should have enough of the souls to get that box, though. Yeah.
There's another one right next to the house. There's one in the village. It's also 250. And then there's one in the area prior to this, which is 240. I've been just shy.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna take a while.
He's right there.
I'll finish this now.
A complete victory.
These used to be hard.
Not really. They're like the second enemy in the game.
Yeah.
Always be on guard.
Do you want to go? I think we can get on that. I don't think we changed location. Perish! love you anyway.
Yes, yes, I know. I'm
yeah.
incredible.
Yep. That should be the last one, I think. Just behind you. Also, expedition.
Our scout ship has
2 days. Do we have anything else we want to do there? We got the new location. What's the next?
I don't have the other special.
This isn't the.
We can do this.
They were
Not the,
nothing.
the code Red Hunt, but it's the
Okay,
weird.
this
dead
should be
end.
enough.
She's smiling. Help.
Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless. Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes. What can you do in this situation, indeed?
This situation is eerily familiar to the beginning of the game.
Luffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
I think we can fast travel.
I also feel like Maggie Lou is aware of something that we're not.
Probably the same thing Aizen and Rogoro know.
Yeah.
L2 was it? Nope, not that. Never mind. We can't return to a ball, so there's probably an event on the way.
Probably whatever is gonna trigger realizing.
Those birds are loud and obnob.
Yeah.
No, that's not the right. Yes, we have the geode tree. We can go that way. Cross. Oh, we could. This is the way then. Okay. Jeez. Oh no, that's a dead end. What does the map say?
You better be ready.
I thought it was, I thought that was the spot where we would do it. The Joe Street across, but it would take us backwards, I think.
Was angry at it. Hold on. You can read a guardian's heart? Yeah, sort of.
Like, so there's another one of them red spells. Yeah, this leads to the, it's the place that was connected to the other path on the way back. Screech. Screm.
I like how you tried the board once and then just went, yeah, I understand.
And it takes a bit of getting used to. And it soars a lot faster than you initially expected to.
Yeah.
Also, I think it moves forward just because you're pressing the button, right? So.
Yes.
It doesn't stop moving just because you turn. Take a lesson out of Earthbound and stop bugging me.
Like, I know we need it, but at the same time, I'm like...
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes. It reminds me of my own
Y'all are
past.
also falling for it.
But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
Wasn't a ball also?
The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for?
I needed Rita, I just looked at
First love. Do you really think so?
Someone who plugged herself into a computer and the computer set itself on fire because the fans were overheating.
No! I'm only 100.
Friend was like, I think you might have Zen. He's like, no, it doesn't sound like me.
Treated like an old man.
Perf.
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
Jealousy.
I see. You're a guy.
No.
Expert swerve, yeah.
Thank you.
We're not cooking anymore. No one saved.
Gotta save inside. Oh, look at that. Doesn't that look familiar?
It's called the Village of Longing, by the way.
Yeah. Considering the time, I'd say this is a good stop. You've booked.
20 minutes or something.
What? Oh, never mind. I thought it said 59. My bad.
Probably got time to do what was gonna happen here, and that's it. You gotta go back to Velvet's place, right?
It already looks like everything is going darker.
This is sunset.
Yeah, but what if at sunset it's not there anymore?
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys are snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you
Oh,
one day.
Roro.
Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the cave.
He tried.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Don't you owe her your life?
Your hand. It's...
As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so, you're
I
scary.
mean, you put the hand away, it's not that bad.
I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico have a crush on her.
Nico.
Bum bum bum.
If only he didn't know their relationship so well.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Yeah, promises. That's the book they have.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
Alright.
Better be careful with that thing.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out.
You're not
at the
borrowing
sea,
it if you're just giving it to the
wondering
kid
what's on
who's
the
like
other
knocked
side.
out.
He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts.
This is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
That's what Velvet just reacted to too.
Milk you. Oh
Give
man.
myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about tomorrow? Magilo, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams? Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
Hence why she was aware and
reads your
Benview was like,
regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape. Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet.
Convenient timing.
Velvet! Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Luffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
Awful. Awful, awful bastard.
Is this what Magilo was talking about? We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
It also means that Melchior was probably manipulating her dreams ahead of time, because remember we saw, like, Luffy in them a few times?
yeah. We also saw Sarah and
Sarah's, yeah.
Sarah's.
Yup. They all want them to stop.
Velvet! There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. We'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico. I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again. That I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Luffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget.
That theme is so good.
Luffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
I'll devour you again is a wild statement, dude.
Why must you do this?
Just like...
There we go. The truth at last!
You are not real. I'm not calling
She knew!
Of course she knew!
I
It probably requires a Norman.
Yeah. I also think it's very interesting, like, Bienfu also was aware, and he's immediately like, are you sure about this? Like, the second I heard him say that, I'm like, okay, that confirms some of my suspicions.
Yep.
But, like, what exactly?
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
Thanks for being straightforward for once.
Little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
No.
She did. But even if it's all a dream, Such brutality.
Girl,
on
she's
her part.
angry.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart.
She could taste
What?
something.
I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
I'm surprised Fee hasn't spoken up and been like, oh, well, like,
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't.
she could taste something.
Yeah, well, Melchior didn't know she couldn't taste.
Yeah.
This also implies that Artorias doesn't.
Yeah, he's not aware that she can't taste anything. But I mean, he hasn't seen her when he's captured her.
We saw her. We saw him. Yeah, we saw him at the at the Nonak temple earlier on in the game. Before Loki said, "Open it."
But he didn't see her part of that.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Can you swap Bison?
If I'm in this 100%.
We need the healers.
Ghost. Oh.
I'll end this quickly.
Like, Nico immediately accepted. Like,
Yeah, those are the most.
right? Like, Velvet, please put in because you knew her. You knew who she was really like. She was terrified and hated the monster.
Yeah, it was Velvet.
Velvet.
Yeah.
If you want to live, get out of my way.
Like she might have thought maybe what you were saying is true. She's still Velvet. They agree. They met. She's like, oh yeah, same way. Yeah, it works for me. Got so many of them.
So you're wanting this one?
Yeah, that's good. It's got more better abilities. Feldspar for her.
She's already mastered it?
Master already. Yeah.
She's had that one for a while, but we haven't been able to give her.
The halberd, yeah. I just think go backwards.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Everyone ready to play? Yes, I know. I'm incredible.
Take a look at this.
Yeah, sorry, I honestly thought her.
Yeah, you firefighter.
Scout ship setting sail.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. It's 10 minutes later, and we can now save and end the game because I think we're gonna see a boss fight, and we don't think we should do that just now.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's gonna be the end for today's stream. Hope you folks enjoyed. We'll be back next week, Tuesday, probably, hopefully, around 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because I'm not working next week. I don't think I'll be streaming tomorrow. It will really depend on how I feel when I get back from work because I'm not streaming tomorrow morning. But yeah, if I do, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do because I'm supposed to stream Onimusha Warlords, but I don't own the game. So we'll see. Peace out, folks.
Bye.